Welcome to another episode of Chatting with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today I got Anthony Luciano Raimondi. What's up, man?
Not too much, Billy. How you doing?
I've been good, man. You know.
He's going to run to the law.
Yeah.
Now, now if the guy doesn't know that he's a wise guy, I mean, you really can't hold him. But then again, too, why would you put your hands on a guy? For you to clip a guy, there's got to be something serious going on for you to take a guy's life. Well, you got to be seriously, very much, you have to be very scared. Let's put it that way.
Say two guys are in a bar and they get into a fight. One of the guys is a made guy. Another guy is just a regular guy at the bar.
Right.
What happens then? Do they call a sit down?
Well, all right, let me put it this way. If that happens, you got two guys in the bar. One guy's a wise guy, one guy's not. If the two guys are fighting and the guy who's not a wise guy, if he knows that the guy is a wise guy, but he still hits him, but he says, the guy put his hands on me. If he's got somebody behind him that he can go to, normally he would go to somebody for a sit down. If he doesn't have anybody behind him, he's dead. He's a dead man. Now, if he doesn't know that the guy's a wise guy, they can, it can go either way, the same way. He goes and gets somebody to speak for him, and they say, look, he didn't know that he was a wise guy, or, yeah, he did know, or whatever, and they can still say he's a dead man. It depends on who you are, on who you're dealing with, really. It depends on who you're dealing with. But I look at it this way. I know a lot of wise guys that went in, pushed their weight around in a club, and they got into a fight with a guy, and they got the shit beat out of them. And the guy never knew they were wise guys, that they were a wise guy. Never knew. The word went on the street, this guy's got to die. The guy came downtown to wherever I was because he knew us, told us what happened. It's okay, we're going to set a sit down. So the word went out, there's got to be a sit down. He came to us for help. I was at the sit down. The guy's yelling and screaming, the wise guy who got the shit beat out of him. Meanwhile, it turned out that they showed this guy did not know that he was a wise guy. So it is. He's with us now. And that's the end of the story. He ain't going to be touched. He didn't know that he was a wise guy, and he can't be touched. With that, the wise guy who got the shit beat out of him didn't like the idea. So he says, this is the way it is, it ends. And we left it off as make friends. They shook hands. He's with us. So now we told him, listen, this guy's not going to let it end. The people said they're not going to hit you. This guy's going to take it on his own. He's going to do what he's got to do. He's going to try to whack you. Guy says, all right, so just watch yourself. So the guy says, well, I'm already here. I want to be around you guys. So we kept him with us. And now the wise guy knew that he was, with us. All right?
Yeah.
But the rumor started going. And then the guy who was with us, I'm not going to give his name because he's still around. He was earning pretty good, but he was very likable. Everybody liked him in the Colombo family. So what happened? We started hearing rumors about it, maybe a year and a half after that, this other wise guy was going to whack him. He didn't give a fuck what the ruling was. He was going to whack him, going to whack him. So there was a sit down, and they told me, they says, pick him up. The guy who beat the wise guy up, he says, pick him up. Bring him down. They gave me the place to bring him. I says, well, I says, come on. I said, we're going to take him out. He says, no. He goes, he's going to become one of us. I said, okay, fine. Now, he never did a piece of work yet, this guy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but beat the shit out of the wise guy, and they knew he was capable of doing the work. So I go and I pick him up. He said, where are we going? I said, we got to go somewhere. And he was like, all nervous. Anthony, I said, listen to me. I'm giving you my word. Nothing's going to happen to you. I said, I promise you. I took him to the spot. We walked in, and he seen everybody sitting down at the table. He turned around, he looked at me, started sweating. I said, it's okay. And then they came up to him. They says, they went through the procedures, and he went into shock. He had no idea he was going to be made. P.S. That night, let me tell you something. Everything went off. Boom, he got made. I says, all right, you're done. I says, now here's the word. This guy's threatening to kill you. do whatever you want to him. End of story. He's right. You got the right now. He's threatening you. Now you're a made guy. He's threatening you. You have the right to do whatever you want to this guy.
So how long did it take him
Let
to
me
get
finish. Let
me?
me finish. Bill, let me finish.
Yeah, go ahead.
Word went on the street that this guy, we straightened him out, and he's with us. This other guy didn't care. I don't give a fuck if he's a wise guy. I don't give a fuck. And on and on and on. And he kept talking, even though he knew now he's a wise guy. So I think about, I don't know, within that month, the guy disappeared. Nobody seen him anymore. End of story. So he was threatening to whack the guy that we made, and this guy just disappeared. Who knows where he is? Who knows if he's alive or dead or buried? But it's awfully funny the guy disappeared. Gee, I wonder what happened to him. And the other guy who got straightened out just walked around with a smile on his face, and it says, very good.
So after, was this guy already an associate before he got into the fight?
Was the guy what?
Was he already an associate with you guys before he got into that fight?
No, he was just a neighborhood guy who we all knew. He would come to the social club. He would play cards, have a couple of drinks. You know, he had a little business that he was doing, and he would go home to his wife and his kids. When he was out and he got into the problem, he came down to us to see us because of what happened with the fight. And then when he heard they were going to clip him, which was a smart thing that he done. He came to see us.
Definitely, man.
You know,
so
it's very, very. Listen, let me tell you something. Right now, if you want to be a wise guy right now, I tell you, good luck to you and God bless you. Because right now it's so treacherous that it's your best friend is going to set you up, and he's going to take you right out.
Yeah. What do you think of the life now?
Huh?
What do you think of the life now?
I don't even call it the life now. I think it just went upside down. It's nothing but garbage. Now, here, I'll tell you, there was a kid, Stevie Mancuso. Good kid. He was doing good. He was very close with Frankie Sparacca and all of them. And he knew what he was doing. And what happened, one night, Stevie went out. And Stevie was, doing real good. And he was close with the Persicos and everything. And he never came home. The word went out, where's Stevie? Where's Stevie? We got to find Stevie. P.S. Nobody knew what happened to Stevie. This went on for years. Persicos were very upset because they were close with him. They were very close with this kid. Anyway, he was one of us. After Frankie Sparacca decided to rat on everybody, the story came out. Frankie Sparacca, who was, quote unquote, Stevie's partner and best friend, he killed him because there was a rumor going around that he'd be called in for drugs and that they were doing drugs. And Stevie Mancuso figured he'd be in trouble because he was close with the boss's son. So he whacked Stevie Mancuso.
Wow.
And meanwhile, he became a rat afterwards anyway.
And he had a clean shaven face, right?
Everybody had a clean shaven face. Everybody. Every one of them.
Yeah,
look at
crazy.
All the guys who were rats throughout the time. Every one of them had a clean shaven face. But it's a very treacherous life now. Worse than it could ever been. There's no honor over here. A couple of the old timers that are still around, there's honor with them. A couple of the guys, let's put it this way, from the old timers that have in their 90s, 80s, and 70s, there's honor. The guys in their 60s, there's honor. Even some of the guys in their 50s. Once you start getting to the younger guys, there's no honor over there. They tell you they're your friend, they're this, they're that. Meanwhile, they're looking to see where they could stick the knife in, where it'll do the most damage. Listen to what I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
This is bullshit.
Did you know
famous line?
Dominic Montiglio died.
Huh?
You knew Dominic Montiglio?
I didn't know him.
No, he was with the Gambinos. He was under Nino Gadji's nephew.
Okay.
Yeah, he just passed away.
Yeah. Well, guys are gonna die left and right. I mean, let's be fucking serious here. But
of course,
there is no honor like it was years ago. No, and I don't care what anybody says. There isn't, because you get all these new guys who were brought in, and they turn around and they straighten them out right away. I'm running on low battery over here on my phone.
All right, man. Yeah, so I'll bring you on next time. And make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. Until next time, man.
Wait, hold on. Don't go off yet. Don't go off yet. On the next video that we do, we'll do in a couple of days. I want to tell everybody why I wrote the book.
All right.
And that's going to be good. That's going to be good. That's going to be good. That's going to be long. We're going to need about a half hour to an hour. But I'm going to let everybody know why I wrote the book.
Definitely.
Okay?
So, yeah, definitely, man. So next time we get on, we're going to make it entertaining for you guys. So make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. Peace.
Later.